protests that brought us democracy. And let me tell you, all these people that tell you protest doesn't work, you go and cheat them today. They will protest. There's likely no former Nigerian president that has ever protested before. Obasanjo protested. Buhari protested. Tinubu not only protested, he was paying people for protests in this country until he became president.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Update People TV, your number one spot for fresh, verified updates about influential people shaping our world. Today we are diving into the life of a man who has shaken the political tables in Nigeria, Omoyele Sowore. If you've ever wondered who Sowore really is, where he's from and what drives him, then stay tuned because we are breaking it all down in a conversational, easy to follow style. And remember, all the information in this video is as seen on public domains. Let's jump right in.
People protested for Goodluck Jonathan when he was hemmed in by the Yaradua Kappa.
Is that also, sorry to interrupt you, Omoyele Sowore, you have listed a couple of presidents who followed the line of protest. Is that also your, will I call it, your strategy to get to the top?
No. If protests were to get somebody to the top, I think I would have become president some 20 years ago.
You've been a presidential candidate. A couple of times. So one might want to say maybe that is your strategy to get there.
No, I was protesting when I had no political interest. So I'm just trying to correct the impression that I'm not trying to do protest to power. That is what the APC people did. My own partisan involvement in politics is to fundamentally change Nigeria. The people who will become the next president may be people who have never protested before. So I'm just trying to tell you that, yes, I know that trick question.
Question number 1. Which state is Sowore from? Omoyele Sowore is from Ondo State, Nigeria. He was born in the quiet town of Kiribo, located in the Ondo local government area of the state. Ondo State, for context, is in the southwest region of Nigeria, known for its rich culture, deep history, and strong political voices. Sowore, however, is not just another Ondo man. He's specifically identified as an Apoi Ijo man from Ondo. That means it belongs to one of the Ijo subgroups, a people with strong cultural identity and fierce determination. And when you think about Sowore's boldness and activism, it all starts to make sense. He carries the fire of his heritage wherever he goes.
Then go run away. When my take over, when we take over, when Mercy take over.
Question number 2. Who is Sowore's wife? Her name is Okwayemi Oluwole Sowore, a Nigerian-American woman who has been a pillar of support through Sowore's stormy political journey. Okwayemi is not just the wife of a well-known activist. She's an accomplished woman in her own right, living and working in the United States. She's known for her calm composure and strength, especially during times when Sowore faced political trials and detentions back home in Nigeria.
Nigerian journalist Omoyele Sowore is calling on the UN to help free her husband. Sowore has been in the custody of Nigeria's security forces since August after being charged with treason for organizing a protest against the government. He was rearrested earlier this month despite 2 court orders granting him bail. Sowore's case has drawn attention to the issue of press freedom in Nigeria. The country was listed on the committee to protect journalists' global impunity index this year. My colleague Zain Asher spoke with Sowore's wife, Omoyele, earlier. Take a listen.
What is really scary about this case is the fact that the Nigerian government has shown a high level of lawlessness and a real disregard for the rule of law. So there are 2 outstanding court orders within Nigeria from 2 separate judges where they have actually released Yele on bail. And the Nigerian government is currently ignoring those court orders and still continue to maintain him. So again, he has been kept in isolation for 139 days.
So the court orders have been completely ignored. Now, for people who are watching this around the world who know nothing or very little about Nigeria, what do you think your husband's case tells them about the Nigerian justice system and about freedom of expression in that country?
I think Yele's case is a perfect example of just the fact that the civic space in Nigeria is closing. He is one of many journalists, many activists who are currently being detained. He's currently one of many who've been named prisoners of conscience, both religious leaders, journalists, as well as politicians. So the Nigerian government actually recently introduced 2 new bills. One is a social media bill, and the second one is a hate speech bill where it's actually punishable by death. So these are bills that will make it possible for the Nigerian government to punish dissent legally within Nigeria.
Their relationship paints a picture of true partnership. 2 people navigating life between activism, politics, and family. Once again, this information is as seen on public domains.
Yes. You'll be out.
Is Sowore an American citizen? Well, not exactly. Sowore is a U.S. permanent resident, which means he legally lives in the United States, but is not a full U.S. citizen. He resides in Haworth, New Jersey, with his wife Omoyele and their 2 children, who are U.S. citizens. That's an interesting mix, right? A Nigerian-born activist, deeply involved in African political movements, but with a family fully settled in the United States. It shows just how global Sowore's influence has become, bridging continents while staying connected to his roots.
No, I just from Ondo State, not Badagry. They open you up from there now. Yeah, sure, from Ondo State.
Yes, I'm from SL, the local government of the state. Yes.
As Sowore run for president, oh yes, and not just once. Back in August 2018, Sowore made a bold move. He founded a political party called the African Action Congress, AAC. He He did not just stop at creating the party, he also became its presidential candidate for the 2019 Nigerian general election. It was a daring step, especially in a political landscape dominated by big names and old structures. But Sowore's campaign brought fresh energy, modern ideas, and youth-driven enthusiasm into Nigerian politics. And guess what? It didn't back down after 2019. Sowore came back again in 2023, running for president once more in the Nigerian general elections. Even though he did not win, his message about justice, accountability, and freedom continues to inspire a generation of young Nigerians who are tired of the status quo.
We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity. Monitor your camera. Monitor your camera.
Which university did Sowore attend? Sowore is a proud product of the University of Lagos, UNILAG, one of Nigeria's most prestigious universities. He studied geography and planning from 1989 to 1995. Now, if you're wondering why that's a 6-year span for a 4-year program, there's an interesting story behind it. Sowore's academic journey was extended by 2 extra years because he was expelled twice for his involvement in student activism. Yes, even back then, Sowore was never afraid to challenge authority. He led protests, fought for students' rights, and spoke truth to power, something that later defined his public life. Those experiences at UNILAG did not just delay his graduation, they helped shape him into the fearless activist we know today. Who is the owner of Sahara Reporters? That would be none other than Omoyele Sowore himself. He founded Sahara Reporters in 2006, building it from the ground up into one of Nigeria's most powerful online news agencies. Based in New York City, Sahara Reporters is well known for its fearless reporting on corruption, human rights abuses, and political scandals in Nigeria. It became a symbol of bold journalism, publishing stories that many traditional outlets wouldn't touch. Sowore's vision for Sahara Reporters was clear: give Nigerians unfiltered information, empower the people with truth, and hold the powerful accountable. And whether you agree with his methods or not, there is no denying that Sahara Reporters changed the face of digital journalism in Nigeria. Again, all of this information is as seen on public domains. So there you have it, a clearer picture of Omoyele Sowore, the man, the activist, the journalist, and the political challenger. From his humble beginnings in Ondo State to his rise as a fearless voice for the people, Sowore's story is one of courage, conviction, and unrelenting passion for change. What do you think about his journey so far? Do you believe Sowore still has a strong chance in Nigeria's political future? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Update People TV for more factual and inspiring updates straight from the public domain just for you.
By struggle, freedom come. By struggle, freedom come. Revolution come. By struggle, freedom come. By struggle, freedom come. Liberation come. By struggle, freedom come. By struggle, freedom come. Sowore is a leader. Who is the tyrant? Who is the tyrant? Who is the tyrant?